I had my last day of work today. I want to thank whatever power above that there was an end to that treachery. I asked my manager, and I think I'm asking a very reasonable question. I asked my manager, hey, it's my last day. Can I get a free milkshake? They don't give any of their employees free meals. Them stingy bitches? No. The most you get is 50% off. And again, the true American capitalist is going to be like, well, you need to work harder. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Like, fuck. This nigga says no. You know, I can take a no. I can take rejection, okay? I trained myself. I can do it to an extent, okay? But this half bald-headed ass nigga. No shade to this manager. Like, you had your cool moments, but when I first met you, I hated your guts. And that is because you disrespected me to my face and you thought you could get away with it. And I have not forgotten. I don't forget. Be scared. I'm gonna cry in your face and you're gonna feel bad. And that is my violence towards you. He tells me no. I'm like, all right, bro. And then he's basically life sentenced me. He has casted upon me a life sentence in these words. I told him, hey, last day thing, whatever. He was like, it's not your last day. I said, baby, yes it is. I was like, I will not be back. And he was like, yes you will. You'll find your way back to us. I said, he was cursing me to the same life that he has. You know, all of his employees hate their fucking job. I truly felt cursed. A witch. Harry Potter himself. And every day leading up to this day has just felt so dreadful. Death is near and on the horizon. But I will say, let me be positive, I will say I did have a really, really fun time at that job when it first opened. Summer of 2024 was so, like, you have to be there. Honestly, up until this point, I will still say that it had its fun moments, but I think just because I knew it was genuinely coming to an end, I was kind of like, alright, hurry the fuck up, like, hurry the fuck up. I ended up buying some food because, you know, it was bittersweet. See, if this could just fucking work for one time ever. I hate my hair. I really hate it. It's not because it's ugly, it's just because I'm fucking bored. I need my 45-inch busted down middle part to the side braid boho, not this. It's about T-minus, like, less than 24 hours. I moved states, and I am really excited. I just spent $60 at Bath & Body Works for their little wall plug-ins. I got 9 of them. And I got this to fucking die for. I was watching this video. This girl does a podcast. I'm pretty sure her name is Anna. She's a little white girl. Does this podcast called Wild Geese. And I love it. It's so insightful and she speaks with such grace. And I was watching one of the episodes where she was talking about, it was about this woman who was like an ex-dominatrix and she was also spent like 17 years of her life being a nun or trained to be like it was like a Buddhist nun, something along the lines of that. In that book, that woman was talking about how women are conditioned to believe that their desires or having desires is wrong. There's a section where the author is saying, write a list of your complaints because a lot of your desires will be showcased through all of them. Be as nasty, as selfish, as evil as possible. So I've been sitting here really trying to dissect because I think I hold a lot of negativity in my heart, unwillingly, sure, some willing. I've been really trying to look inward. I want to eliminate as much negative, cynical thoughts that I have. It's so limiting to my life experience, and I know that it is, and I'm getting really upset about it because it's starting to piss me off. Another thing she said that would uncover a lot of your desires is seeing what makes you jealous. Usually when you're jealous about something, you want that thing, you know, or you're jealous of someone, you want the thing that they have. I'm bothered because I'm so cynical and I'm tired of it. I would say it comes from lacking a desire, being in a position that I don't want to be in, and just like not trusting what I should be trusting. I'm really sick of putting myself in this position continuously, and I really don't want to lead my life like this because I feel like I've missed out on so many crucial, positive opportunities because of my terrible attitude. I've moved. Hi. I'm not getting my microphones. That requires me to get up. I'm not doing that anymore. My bed is the most comfortable thing I've ever laid my pretty little head on. All I feel like doing is sleeping. And I'm not someone who sleeps all the time. I don't take naps. I think I'm realizing how fucking lazy and horrible and terrible my tendencies can be. But I'm also realizing how much of a fucking clean freak I am. And I say that with a bowl sitting on top of my mini fridge. I just ate 10 minutes ago, so it doesn't matter. I just don't want to go in the kitchen. I just ate the second meal I've cooked in my second actual meal I've cooked in my apartment, and it was delicious. I'll put a picture of it. Get on your cooking grind, guys. It's so easy. Except if you're a culinary student, please don't get me. It's the hardest thing in the world. Thank you. I wanted to get a journal when I moved in because I felt like it would be a really good way to document, you know, my journey and my first few experiences living on my own at my age. I'm only 18 and I moved out of my mom's house with my mom's help. I've also just really been wanting to get back into my journaling game. I wanted to get back into my meditation game. I've been off my yoga game. I did some yoga last night, felt great. I love my space. It's so cozy. I feel like I belong here, and I'm also kind of getting mad at myself because I'm not being super productive. Bitch, the first 5 days I was here, and I think this might be day 5, I couldn't be bothered doing a damn thing. I wanted to record this half of the video when I got here. No, gonna record when my partner was here. Didn't feel like it, and that's terrible of me. It is, but I'm here now, so hey. So nice to be back with really good friends and being around really good energy, and I'm really fucking excited to meet new people, to make new friendships, and to have just new experiences in a new area. I'm so excited, and I'm really grateful for the outlook that I have on it, because in the beginning of the video and the other clips, I know I was talking about how cynical I am and how cynical I can be, and how really put a dull energy around my life, and I'm really trying hard to eliminate that from this new chapter in my life. And can I be honest, it doesn't necessarily feel like a completely new chapter. It kind of feels like I moved back into a dorm, but I'm not in a dorm. I'm in an apartment. I'm in a queen size bed right now, comfortable as fuck, sleep all day. I'm not who I was last year, and I feel like because I haven't started, you know, the schedule I'm gonna be on, and really into not in the paint yet. That's a basketball term, right? I just really want to lead this experience or this chapter in my life with the utmost positive attitude, because I think I've wasted the past year being as upset as I was because of the environment I was in last year. It was also just really hard to take myself out of that. I don't want to backtrack to someone who I used to be. Like, I was having a conversation with my partner the other day, and I was talking about how, you know, I find it really hard to, you know, figure out who I am, and I feel like I had it at one point, and I am constantly trying to find my way back to that. And he was like, so you're backtracking? I was like, oh. He was like, instead of backtracking, you know, there's more life to experience, there's more life to be. Life isn't about finding who you are and knowing that and proceeding on. Like, life is about you evolving throughout time, constantly, never really knowing who you are. What is important is your security in yourself. Being aware to the point where you have to draw a conclusion isn't the goal. The goal is to just acknowledge what's going on and adjust, and be constantly adjusting, and being okay with the constant adjustment, because that's the conclusion. And that really spoke to me. If I've been trying to find myself forever, now I don't feel like I need to find myself in order to be okay. I can just be. And I am still coming to terms with that exactly means, but I feel like I don't necessarily need to find an answer. I hope to discover myself even more and watch myself evolve and not draw a limit to who I can be, because I think I'm already found. I'm just weeding through everything as weeds constantly grow around me. I'm gonna go back to sleep.